Robin.
Hey, it's been a while. Very happy to say Dane Cook is in the studio.
Hey,
what's up, Dane?
What's going on, guys?
Well, we all know what's going on.
I know. Right.
Yeah. You know that thing.
Yeah.
We had a good show yesterday. All
I
the
heard.
comics were in.
Everybody.
I heard, and then Bobby posted a faded retro photo up on his Instagram of all you guys down at the cellar, and that was really cool to see.
Yeah, he's got this weird photo app because at Patrice's barbecue, there was a picture of it. I think it's Patrice, Voss, me, and I forget who else is in the photo. Bobby took it. And he's got this iPhone app. It looks actually kind of cool. Like he took it like 40 years ago.
You know what's fucked up? Yeah, he takes these pictures
That's the Instagram, right?
that pretty much look. Yeah, it's like hip now to have a picture that looks like it was taken with a Polaroid back in the 70s.
Yes.
It makes everyone look like a photographer.
Yeah, but remember when you could actually take those pictures and all you wanted was a clear fucking picture from a professional camera?
But now the app puts red eye on everyone. That's part of it. We all look like lichens.
Scratches, all kinds of shit.
We're just stupid.
That one sunbursted person, like it just places it over their face.
We finally figured it all out, but that's not good enough for us. Now we have to go backwards.
Yeah.
We're just dumb as humans.
Yeah.
We do that constantly. like it was the bigger the computer, the better. And now, unless it's a little fucking Mac Mini, it's a piece of shit. And phones, the same thing. Everything got smaller and smaller and smaller until you realize, it's got to be a little bigger so I could see the pictures on it.
Yeah, we even figured out the phone where it was like there was nothing.
I had a phone at one point when I think phones were at their smallest, where it was about the size of one of those miniature Mounds candy bars to give away for fucking Halloween.
Fun-sized
phone.
phone.
It was a fun-sized phone. Literally a fun-sized phone. Hello. Yeah.
It's like, no, now we got to make them big again. We got bored with the
We got video on this shit now. It's got to be a little bigger.
I love people that are not ever happy at how advanced it is. It's like, it'll be cool though when it's like a thing you can wear in your eye that just shows a heads-up display. You don't really have to carry anything anymore.
Yeah, because that's such a hassle.
Yeah, I'm lugging around my my
2-ounce
giant phone.
Yeah.
It is weird though how because technology changes so fast, all of a sudden this is not good enough anymore.
Yeah.
This seems like primitive garbage.
You want something better.
So
always. We suck as humans.
Got to ask Dane about Patrice. Obviously, you guys started together, man.
Yeah, we did
in Boston, right?
Yeah, this is like, I know you guys have been. This is unbelievable, but this is like never going to hear that big laugh again. That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh man, if you made Patrice laugh, you felt like
funny.
It kind of reset your funny. For me anyway, it was like, okay, yeah, I should stick around.
It validated you.
Yeah, because he was no BS,
Right.
Patrice, the best advice he ever gave me, and what my first thought of him is, I was at Nick's Comedy Stop. It was 1991, and we were still just getting to know each other. I remember I was sitting with him. He had his Discman on, he had his headphones on, and I was trying to get to know him a little bit. And I tapped him. I was like, "What are you listening to?" And he's like, "Yeah, you wouldn't know him." I finally broke it down. It was he was listening to like a bootleg version of Notorious B.I.G. and he played me that before anybody had even heard of this guy. And he was still Bruiser. We were calling him Bruiser. It was before he was Patrice.
Bruiser.
Yeah, he was Bruiser for the first few years back in Boston. But I remember that night having our first heart-to-heart, and he said to me, he said, man, you can't fuck with the truth. Be the truth always.
Wow.
And everything will roll off, even if it's your negative truth, bad truth. And it was the first time anybody had really talk about, like, I'm from Arlington, Massachusetts. I'd experienced, very little, and this guy's from Roxbury, and had seen everything already by the time he hit comedy. So
yeah, because he's 21 when he's saying this to you.
Yeah, I admired him right there.
Unbelievable.
What year
Who knows
was
that?
He started
21.
92 or 91 he started?
Yeah, it was like end of 91, and I think I met him at Stitches the first time. And he was like shy and still kind of, it was wonderful to see him.
That's so funny to even think of.
And when he said you should embrace the truth,
Yeah.
when he said embrace the truth, you just say you're listening to a bootleg and calling yourself Bruiser.
Now that would have been a great fucking slap in the face.
I don't know if you guys have touched on this, but like, in the feeble attempt to like find humor in any way, shape, or form, especially this week, I'm like, I know Patrice is somewhere trying to communicate with somebody like, update my fucking Twitter, please. Do not let my existence hang on an AT&T joke. Someone hack that account.
Oh, shit, that's
please.
Right. That's right.
Yeah, we all went there and saw the
Pete.
18th. What was the line? It was his last tweet, which is always creepy, man. Read that, Sam.
LMAO.
Right there. You know, he's like, LMAO, what am I doing?
Patrice, you went out with a fucking teenage girl. Fucking, what's the matter with you?
That's one short of using an emoji.
Oh, shit.
Holy shit, not a single human gives a shit about AT&T. I'm mad because the bitch kept calling me and wouldn't stop.
Calling me ma'am.
Calling me ma'am and wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That's kind of funny.
Oh, God.
Humiliating.
Yeah.
Admitting that the girl's name or his voice is something.
Right.
That's probably what it was.
Yeah, his girl's name.
Well, Patrice, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's
That's
Oh, my
funny.
get his
God.
password and fix his Twitter for him.
Yeah, really. Jesus Christ.
It is a miserable thing, though. It's like, you keep going back, and like, even when we're having a good time or whatever, it's like it's there. It's like,
Yeah, yeah,
you can't get away from it.
Ever looming.
When he died, it was like, okay, now here's where it is. Like, you didn't know for a while, is he going to just live in this horrible, horrible condition, which nobody wanted. Nobody wanted him to be alive in that terrible fucking
Including
way.
himself.
Oh, yeah, no,
obviously.
or his family or
Obviously.
nobody. It's just,
Right.
and nature takes its course. I mean, it's what happens. And now you have to start like, okay, now I have to really grieve and fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get angry. I mean, I know my dad, who had been dying of cancer, had a stroke about a month before the cancer got really bad. And I remember being so frustrated and pissed off because, you want somebody to have that last moment to be able to really kind of speak their mind about things and whatever they want to kind of, their closing bit, so to speak. You want to give them that shot. So that's where a lot of my frustration was. It's like, I wish he had a chance to...
That is kind of a smack in the fucking
Yeah,
face.
yeah. It's like I've been dealing that with, like I said, my own pop for a few years. Had not, here he is, like in this state, and I'm like, I can't even, because he had a stroke, and then he was, he had that syndrome where one word gets locked into your mind, and so he's trying to say, oh, it's great to be back in the show, and he would say like school, and not
What is
realize.
that? I never heard of that. I've heard of locked in syndrome, which is where you can't communicate.
It's similar. It's like where a word flickers into your brain, and that's what you'll say for sometimes days or weeks.
But can you think other things, or is that? Oh, but your motor
can't
skills will only
communicate.
Exactly.
You can't
It's like
communicate.
skipping. Okay, so
Yeah, so my dad said school, and then it was cool, and then and that's all he could say. So it was like, here I am, I'm his only son, trying to have that, that conversation right there. You know what I mean? About, Dad, I'll take care of things for you, whatever it is that you want to say. And I felt that same, and I feel that same kind of frustration with Patrice. I hadn't talked to him in a while either, and that's always going to be a real bummer, So yeah, man, this sucks.
But he knew. The thing about Patrice is he was so smart. He knew what the relationships were.
Right.
There was no
You have to have
need.
confidence in that, right.
He knows. Like, he's not like
Yeah.
one of those guys that needed things reconfirmed.
Oh,
because
yeah,
Patrice wasn't the guy that would always confirm things with you. He knew if you were friends with him, he knew you knew.
Yeah.
It was a weird understanding with him.
There was a way of like you'd see him and it was like there was no time passage.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people you have to rebuild we're okay
Right.
with each other. Let's
You just
remove
take up where you left off with
the
that.
stuff.
Right.
But yeah, he was
just
just
pick
like,
up
so
where
man,
you
what
were at.
happened with the? And it was
Yeah,
like that was 4 years ago, buddy.
When my dad died, my sister was all about that. I wish I could have saw him one more time. And I'm like, did you have a good relationship with him? It's cool. You didn't have to, see him one last time.
Yeah.
You just got to have confidence that you had that relationship and that time.
Yeah.
I was really happy. I'll tell you guys this. I was at the Coconut Grove Improv down at Miami, and I brought Patrice down. And it was I was headlining. I was bringing Patrice. He was blowing me off the stage, and it was literally like I shouldn't have him featuring because
Doing 45 minutes in the middle spot.
45, and then going into his closing bit, which was another 40. But it was like selfishly because I wanted to see him. I wanted to because I was also a fan, and so. But I remember us sitting at the Miami Wings, the big Wings place. We would hit that spot after, and I remember he was dating a girl, and he was coming to me going, I'm in a bad way with my girl. I love her, but I'm not sure I'm in love. And I was kind of in the same place. I remember we both basically had the talk where we okayed each other to break up with our with our girls. And I probably went on to 4 or 5 more, superfluous whores, and he met Vaughn.
Yeah.
And I was always happy, and I remember he was always like, we were always appreciative of that. We had that talk, and that he went on to meet somebody great, and I went on to
I think
avoid herpes.
Lucky you.
I think he downplays it, but he was in love, man. I saw it after his gigs. He would go off with her, and you could just tell he was in a good place with her.
With Vaughn?
Yeah,
very much so.
Yeah.
A guy that has a lot to say about women. In the end, man, he was in love.
He would always talk about like her being a soldier or him being this and that, and it was like, you phony. She's way too fucking hot for you, and you're paranoid she's gonna leave. There's no way he wasn't scared she was leaving, and he was such a good actor and such a good talker that he actually convinced her that she's lucky to have him.
Right. It's the other way around.
He convinced her. He was such a great psychologist. He was a master interrogator and a master psychologist.
He I think he convinced me one night that I was black. He convinced me. I don't know how he did it, but by the end of the conversation, I was like, I'm going to check my ancestry.com or something. I don't know, man. He was like, you can't know that.
Everybody started wondering, why is Dane being late for gigs? Talk with Patrice.
I'm running the light.
How many times did you see him in the bath of that red light to get the fuck off stage light?
I never wanted to go on after him. I loved going on before him and working with him, but it was like, I don't want to be bothered if he's going over. Like, I don't want to care.
Right.
Because
you want to enjoy
I want
it.
to just enjoy it. Like, he was, fuck, man, was he fun.
Yeah.
Did some news reporter say he was 14?
Oh,
did I hear?
Yes, on Fox.
Yes.
Please,
Terrible.
I would love to.
I mean, it's kind of rough to hear up until the last second of this.
When you heard Piers Morgan refer to him as she.
She, her,
you were on, right?
Cringe.
God, had to be.
Because he didn't know him. He didn't know him. There's no way he knew him.
But I could only appreciate it because I know how many times it happened early in the career where we'd go to a gig and we'd bring Patrice and somebody'd be like, "Oh, I thought he was going to be a small white woman," and they'd be like frightened.
Bigger than life.
Here's research.
Here's how it went down. Fox in New York.
Sad news tonight from the entertainment world. Comedian Patrice Oneal has died. Oneal died this morning from complications from a stroke he suffered last month. The Boston native appeared in September's Comedy Central's roast of Charlie Sheen, where his struggle with diabetes was a punchline for many jokes. Oneal was a well-known presence on talk shows in the stand-up industry and was a frequent guest on the Opie and Anthony radio show. He was 14 years old.
How do you make that mistake?
Oh my God.
All you have to do is read.
That wasn't like I just read the prompter wrong. That was I'm committed to my false, fake, teleprompter reading zombiehood.
Because these idiots don't know what they're even reading.
All the shit he read before that should have let him know he could not possibly be 14 years old.
But he said it with confidence. He was 14 years old.
He was 14 years
That's
old.
a hell of a career, huh?
All right.
I was fucking delivering papers at 14.
Great, yeah.
This guy was on all those TV shows at 14 years old.
Yeah, real force in the industry by 14. How dumb does that say our show is? That we had this 14-year-old on all the time.
They can arrest us now.
When's the last time you saw him?
I think maybe through here. The last time I came through.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'd spoken a couple times, but saw him here.
Yeah, you guys are all off doing your own thing.
Yeah,
it's tough after a while, right?
Yeah, especially it's like comics were so vicinity wise too, hanging out with each other that once you're on the other coast, it's even more so like, you don't matter right now.
He was on our show for the last time, October 14th, I think.
I don't remember.
It was for the Carolines gigs.
Yes.
And then it happened a mere days or a week later.
John,
3 days after.
3 days after Carolines?
He did Carolines that weekend, and then it was a Wednesday, I think.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to go to that show. I didn't see Patrice for a while, and I was like, fuck, I want to go see him. And we had the best time, in that back room at Carolines, just shooting the shit, laughing our balls off.
He sold out. I mean, that was like the first time he really genuinely
Oh, my God, the place was packed. Yeah. He was on his way.
It's just no fucking justice.
Really?
No, Charlie
There's
Sheen
just
was
no
a big one.
fucking
It
rhyme or
let
reason.
everybody see exactly what he was like. Just dismissive and
he was one of the best ever.
Yeah.
He was one of the best ever.
he was.
There's no doubt.
And we always knew right from the get-go. It was like I'm working with one of the greatest comics I'll ever see.
You're working with something special.
Yeah, because and he did it on the Charlie Sheen roast. he could throw it all away.
Yeah.
And there's comics that work the room, like, I'm throwing away and I'm just gonna, like, I'll piece it apart with you. He'd throw it away and then he'd come up with a whole other perspective without even needing to go and get the help from, like, oh, what's your deal? What do you...
Right.
And to see that and to watch it on the roast was...
He made most of that up.
He'd make you want to quit. He'd make you want
I'm not worthy.
Drive home with no music on and just think about what am I really saying up there?
Hoping there's a cliff around the corner you could go over.
He loved Pat Cooper too, and Pat liked him a lot. They were great on Tough Crowd together,
and we had both of them on.
Oh, were they in together?
Fuck
oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they were. They worked well together. Two fucking loud
Patrice
guys.
would just start railing on him.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
What
Pat
about
loved him.
what about when he dissected Gallagher on our show?
Oh, God.
What was that? God damn, was that good?
That was a guy that almost killed himself after our show.
Oh man, was he fucking pissed and depressed?
Calling him a racist and all sorts of shit.
Gallagher, you're racist.
Oh my God.
Gallagher is
Kept calling him Leo.
racist.
Calling him Leo,
old racist,
reminded me. Calling him by his real name.
Oh,
No one calls me
Leo.
Leo.
Hey Leo. Yeah,
Yo,
like,
Leo, you're a racist.
oh man. Oh, what did he say? I bet you imagine them watermelons are all little black babies.
Right.
I love the clip that of him singing, which I'd never seen.
It's
with the blues guy
Warren
that he
Haynes.
posted.
that
was awesome, man.
yeah.
I cried like a baby
I had a tough
watching
time
that. It was
posting it.
amazing.
I wasn't sure if it was the right thing to do, but he came in here, Warren Haynes, and what creeps me out is he picked that song.
Yeah.
He picked it and knew it well because last night I went and listened to the original. He sang it like Howling Wolf did.
Yeah.
He knew that fucking song, man.
You know how, like, kind of as things were unfolding, it was like everybody was kind of holding their breath and not really able to be emotional about it. And it was Bobby who said, like, the most kind of, like, offhanded but, like, perfect moment that was heartbreaking. We're on the phone a couple of weeks ago and we're talking about Patrice, and then Bobby just gets really quiet and he goes, dude, he's never going to play the next Call of Duty, dude. And he would have loved that game, dude.
Jesus.
And it really hurt.
That like,
He's never going to see the new iPhone, and he's never going to...
Bobby's little retarded
But
mind.
that should be-
That's
it was
important.
perfect.
Yes.
Bobby,
That should be in a book called "From the Minds of Idiots." That's how Bobby relates death.
but he also
funny.
he's also one of those guys that got to make sure it hurts even more. It's like, Bobby, relax, it hurts. You don't
Yeah, I
have
got
to make
plenty
it
of
worse.
time to
You don't
drill
have to
that
make
shit
it
in my
worse
head.
and list all the things he'll never do.
But that is a weird revelation, and it's something really simple.
Those simple things.
Yeah, because it's like it's something tangible.
You're right,
Death
right,
or
yeah.
eternity is intangible. Yeah, well, what is it? It's there. It's a future. But like this next, we all know the cycle between certain things. Wow, he'll never see the fucking Titanic 3D that's coming out because you know when that's happening, and it's really weird. Even
That's
though it's-
coming out?
Yeah, really, I can't wait. To die for,
see
if
that
I
guy
may.
fall off the back.
Yeah, I so it's gonna feel like it's falling on you. But something like that, you just know what it means.
We were looking forward to Dane Cook coming by because it's been a while. Because you got this new movie, Answers to Nothing, and me and Jimmy saw it, and
was very good, man.
I fucking liked this movie, man.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Absolutely. The first copy that Roland gave me, I couldn't watch it because it was stamped on the wrong fucking side. So then I got scared they weren't going to give me another copy. But then they ended up giving me one, and I told you the opening scene was amazing. I don't know if
Scene is...
Can we talk about it? I don't know what you never know what you want to say about a movie because you don't want to give shit away.
Yeah, no, it's...
I'll say this: I thought the movie was going to be totally different than it was from the opening scene. I thought it was one thing, and then I was like, "Oh, this is okay."
Yeah.
And
not.
it's hardcore. It's kind of like one of those grab you by the throat openings that, if you're not invested at that point, just bail. If you don't like the movie in the first 5 minutes, then have a nice day.
It covers cheating. It covers child molesting. It covers a lot of fucking ground that you don't see covered a certain way. It was very good, man. I don't want to give anything away.
Alcohol.
Oh God, yeah, fucking yeah.
But it's kind of in the vein of what I dug about it is that it's a genre movie in that Magnolia Crash way.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's a bunch
referenced
of
Crash.
stories.
When we were talking about this movie before you got here, we're like, it's sort of has a Crash vibe to it.
It had the feel of Crash
where everyone
too.
is kind of associated. There's a lot of different stories going on, but they're all kind of connected.
Yeah.
And you get to play. She played your wife. I love her from Lost. I don't know her name.
Elizabeth Mitchell.
She's sexy.
She's fucking
Yeah,
Fuck, is she
beautiful.
yeah, she is.
Beautiful, and like really just one of those actors who can be like vulnerable and completely like distant at the same time, like dual harmonics. Like Tori Amos can sing her own harmonies. You ever heard that? It's so weird.
Yeah, it is
She
weird.
can
What does that
sing
mean?
and harmonize at the same. I don't know what the verbiage is for that, but she can sing and do her own harmony at the same
Is that
time.
a weird thing that Axl Rose has too, where their voice does two things at once? I've heard that described as something. I just added nothing to the discussion. Nothing.
Jimmy.
I should have opened my mouth and just words
I
came
kind
out.
of understood what you were saying, though.
I
don't-
can't listen to those because people are like, oh, Guns N' Roses back together. And have you tried to watch him singing anything?
It's tough. People are in denial. It's tough.
Especially knowing that he won't do press and he's a
And
pain in the ass.
when you
He's
know
not
what
singing,
it used to be.
he's just like he just kind of like mumbles and then says whatever the key line of the song is because he's too fat and he's wearing that giant yellow Curious George coat. You seen that? What
Supposedly
happened?
doesn't look like that anymore, but I don't believe it.
Right?
You see the picture?
Yeah,
It's like, what were you
terrible.
thinking?
Look at that. What is that?
No, that's not even the one. There's one
No,
on
that's
stage.
terrible, though.
Yeah, no,
giant
and he's in
hat.
Brazil, the hottest place on earth, and he's wearing
There
an
it is.
LL Bean tent.
God, look at it.
That's
Look at it,
Axl Rose. It's amazing.
Axl
It's
Rose.
the same guy.
Look at his chins.
Yeah,
Remember
man, he's a
Rain.
big fucking guy now.
He's a lovely singer.
But
though.
I mean, look, he always wore weird shit, though. Remember, he's like wearing an umpire's vest.
Or the Mean Machine jersey was my favorite one in that video for Paradise.
Paradise City, man. Yeah.
Great
Oh,
fucking
God.
jersey. But yeah, he was a weird dresser. I hate the fact that he just makes the audience wait. That's why I hate him.
Yeah.
He makes the audience wait.
I waited
yeah.
a long time in Toronto once. Fucking a long
He still
time.
does it. He's not as bad, I don't think, but he
It was
still
at least
does it.
2 hours.
It's like
I
one of
believe.
the Van
He's
Zandt
doing
brothers.
his vocal warm-ups, Jimmy, before the...
Then fucking get there at 6:30 and do him. What are you doing?
In between Skid Row and Guns N' Roses, it was like 2 straight hours.
Doing?
It's like, what are you doing?
Looks like the
Let's
Gordons
go.
and Gloucester
Look at that.
fisherman with a fucking cowboy hat on.
What is that?
I don't know.
Dick Tracy.
Yellow is very slimming. This is a good move.
Is it a
He needs
long
it.
coat or is it a long suit jacket without a collar? What is that? Wow,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then he's wearing the Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego hat.
My mother bought that computer game when I was like younger. She thought I was I was in my 20s. She thought it'd be fun. I was like, this game fucking eats my ass, Bob. I don't want to play this. Fuck Carmen. Cares where she is. Yeah, exactly. I hope she's dead in Uzbekistan.
That's not a bad game.
It is a bad game.
What's wrong with you, Jonathan?
Dane, I
It
hear
is.
you were playing Modern Warfare.
I'm on it, yeah.
Yeah,
You like it?
Yeah, I haven't. I wasn't in.
Yeah.
I wasn't on that night. You were playing with Bobby, and apparently Keith the cop took your care package that came
Oh,
down.
and I was
Yes,
pissed.
but it's like
I was really mad about the whole Patrice thing more, but I think it just came out over a care package
Over a care
in Call of Duty, and I let into him.
it's like you were dead though. You were fucking.
No, he was being a selfish little bitch, and I wanted my UAV.
Now you have such a notorious reputation for knifings
I do.
in that game. You
Yeah.
you really do. Do you get more kills with knives or with the
Not on the
gun?
new one. The new one, it's impossible.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the way they
It's tougher.
made spawn points and all that crazy, whatever they updated on the AI,
Yeah.
you can't really knife anymore. So now I'm back to like just semi-automatic.
It just
The
hurts.
only time you can get
You like making
I
it
get,
hurt.
I get knifed all the time is when I come around a corner and I'm face to face with somebody.
Yeah.
And I don't have that reflex to hit the knife right away. I always go for the gun and wind up. I get knifed and I'm like,
Why
fuck,
can't
man.
you have a mirror in that game?
a mirror? It would be
Yes,
nice.
you would
A
in
rear
real
view
life,
mirror.
so you can see
I'm constantly
shit.
getting shot in the back in that
Well,
guy.
why not?
Yeah, the technology of the soldiers have like little
Yeah.
whatever
See
the
behind
heads
you.
up
See
display.
behind you.
Fuck that.
Would be
But
nice.
you're probably dealing with somebody using one of those Mad Catz controllers that has the extra buttons on the bottom.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
they have them?
Yeah. There's and it's not a modded controller. It's just one with a couple extra buttons that if you just squeeze,
You
it's
just
going to
tense
knife
up.
instead of having to push down. So you get a 14-year-old kid who obviously is faster than any of us anyway, and he's just
Yeah.
squeezing. And,
Do you have one of those controllers?
No.
Why,
You ever
could you get one?
yeah.
You ever
Yeah,
try
but-
to draw your gun up real quick and hit the knife when you're trying to shoot?
Oh, yeah.
I've done that so many times. You walk up to someone in a room and you're like, cool, man, I'm going to nail this guy. And you got to pick your gun up and whoosh, you hit the knife and then he turns around and just rakes you.
I hate to say this, I'm getting too old to play
Oh, yeah,
multiplayer because I finally am like really like a platoon sergeant. Like I'm really mad at a 14-year-old nobody. I hate this. You're playing, you get killed, and then the kid next to you is literally just facing the sky doing spins, and I'm like, you're just fucking spinning. Cover my 6.
What are you doing? Thanks for the help, asshole. It's a kid. Yeah, he
I'm
doesn't know
really
what he's
mad.
doing.
That's funny.
Spending 5 minutes trying to get up a ladder.
And then they'll start talking to their friend, but leave their mic on. So like, I don't know, what are you going to do? Are you going to go tomorrow? Because I think turn off your mic. I'm at war.
That's it is terrible. You just hear.
I don't know, my mom's she's not getting home for another 15 minutes or so. I could play for a little longer, but I don't know. Becky, get it yourself. I don't know.
Like I'm trying to, you're really taking me out of the game here.
A million times. Are you going to prestige? Are you going to prestige? Why don't you prestige? You don't prestige, you're fag. Prestige.
What does that mean?
If like you unlock everything and you hit a level 80, and then you have the option of starting over, and you get a special badge symbol that says, I gave up everything to start over.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And if you don't do that, you're not considered to be
really?
You're not cool.
you're not legitimate.
Wait, have you done that?
I did. This is the I finally just so people would shut up. And then I hated myself for it.
They don't like when you're level 80 and you're walking around and playing the game. It's like, hey, what are you doing? You're supposed to fucking give it all away now.
Yeah, it's like,
wait.
If I had served, in Afghanistan and Iraq and came home, it's not going to wipe my memory clear and then give me a musket and send me back. Start over.
Yeah,
you're going to start over out there.
You catch up to me.
Yeah, they don't take your stripes and medals and send you back as a private.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they do.
You get better. Fuck that.
Prestige.
I play those games, but then I just try to talk everybody into getting along.
He's at a peace summit.
Yeah, guys, please, this is not necessary.
Nice. Right. We didn't talk about the movie.
The brand new Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego is very good, Jimmy. You and your mom should
pick it up.
My mom loved it.
I want to make sure.
In 3D.
I want to make sure people see this movie. Answers to nothing.
It comes out tomorrow.
Only limited to
Yeah, it
tomorrow.
is limited.
And then
It's
what? Hopefully they expand the
we
theaters,
hope,
right?
people find it. People are going to find it. It's worth it. I wouldn't do something that's junk. I'm proud of it. It's definitely a departure from some of the comedic stuff. So.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's
There's
where's
not
it-
many laughs in this movie.
No, it's not a comedy.
No, not at
It's
all.
New York. It's it's on demand.
Yeah.
Started tomorrow.
It's
on
also
demand.
VOD. Yeah.
Okay.
always
I would
forget that.
absolutely fucking get this on demand.
I love
Absolutely.
that that's going on these
Yeah.
days, where some movies, it's like they put it on demand for, a week or so, and
Yeah.
then it hits theaters and shit like that. Because I am all about staying home and
Yeah.
watching fucking movies.
Right.
I
Well,
hate
now
going
most
to the
people have
theater.
like great sound systems. You got like a cool plasma. It's like not every movie is a tent pole. Got to see it with a crowd. Godzilla affair. Like, I just want to watch a movie with my girl at home.
Most people have a better system at home.
True.
You go to these theaters, like, what? This stupid screen still? I got better shit at home.
The seats are uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
can fucking kick back in a chair. It's fucking
Right.
great.
Yeah.
Then you gotta-
Pause it. Prestige. Play 10 rounds of Knife
It
a
is
14-year-old.
It is nice to be able to pause, go to the fucking, get a beer, take
Yeah.
a piss, whatever the fuck, and then, just
Yeah.
start back up again.
Twitter it. Share the moment.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the highest you can get to? Level 80?
Level 80 10 times. You
80.
can prestige 10 times.
And then what happens?
Then after that, you realize
We
that
need
you're
to know.
nothing.
And then it's like, this was a waste
You
of
should-
time.
They better
And
have
that you should have
another
worked on a
outside.
trade.
Yeah, exactly.
You should have gone to a vocational tech school.
I needed a backup.
I could have been a painter or something.
You have to go through a gender transformation. That'd be great.
Yeah.
What's your favorite weapon in the game?
I like the because I'll do the hardcore hardcore team. So
I love that. Yeah, I only
I'm
play
using the
hardcore.
MC what is it? No, the ACR, and I'll
Alright,
throw
yeah.
a grip and a silencer on there. It's literally one shot.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's why I like playing hardcore mode. If you're not playing hardcore mode, you could shoot someone like 5 times in the chest. Nothing happens. They shoot you once and you're dead. Hardcore, you pretty much hit someone once in a good spot. They're dead.
Yeah, and they die in real life.
Yeah. It's
The butterfly effect takes
Yeah.
place.
So it's most important. You don't need the automatic fire and
Yeah.
shit like that. So you can trade in that for maybe not being as obvious to other people on the map, shit like that, like a silencer or
Yeah.
I like using some of the perks that make me a little more invisible to people's radar and shit like
Yes.
that.
I like to be off the grid, is what you're saying.
Off the grid, Dane. Yes. But I only play hardcore now because the other shit, it's just like, really?
Yeah.
I sit, and that's what you hear from me on there.
Really? Really? I fucking hit him 5 times, once in the fucking face. Really?
Dude, play hardcore.
Dude, what are you doing, dude?
Play hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
Why don't you play hardcore, you faggot?
All right, I'm a faggot. Yes, great.
Oh.
Great. Kid, just call me if I can.
I never played that game.
Oh, you should, Jimmy. You'd
It's my
love it.
only vice.
Yeah.
When I have nothing else. I've never alcohol, no addictive personality, but my one thing was video games. And what was so weird is like I didn't play for a year. I actually have not played in a full year
Since the last game, the last version, I think. Right?
basically. But I think it's this weird thing from my childhood. I was talking with my therapist about it. Like I could only play video games when I was younger. When my mom would come home and be like, "Hey, you got to pound the pavement, Dane, if you don't, earn your stripes and yada yada." And so I never felt good about playing something unless I worked and earned it. And because I took pretty much a year off, of comedy and everything else, I didn't play a game because I really didn't feel like I had done something to warrant it.
Wow.
So
okay.
once I
That's fucked up.
Still in you.
yeah, once I got back on doing the junket and all that, I was like, I'm going to get the new one. And
Treat
get into it.
yourself.
Yeah, isn't that weird? I
Would
couldn't-
you-
I'm a
the year
lazy
off.
slob. I play all the time.
What'd you do in the year off?
Nothing, really. Yeah, nothing.
Travel at all, or
A little bit, but just I went straight. I was straight through, man, for a long time. It was like to that point
Yeah.
of just
Crazy run you had.
It, it was like, all right, the first 10 years is the hustle of like, please let me get out of this,
Right.
foxhole of, please let my family not behind my back go, what did he do? You know what I mean? And then you get there and you're like, all right, now I want to maintain it. But when it blew up for me, like really big, I was like, I got to keep this level. And so it was like 6 straight years until, personal stuff starts to happen, but you're working through that. You're like, okay, my mom's sick, my dad, you're doing all this stuff. And then you finally realize, it's super unhealthy. I need to stop and
Chill.
and feel some stuff for a minute.
You realize you're not going to just keep going and be satisfied with that, because you will just keep driving right through it.
True.
You got to kind of stop. Sometimes it's forced. Like we were forced to stop when we got fired. It was
kinda
We got
nice.
the fucking boot. We were off for 2 fucking years.
Parts of that was nice.
And it was like, I don't have to
could
worry
breathe.
about what the ratings are. I don't have to worry that we put on a great show yesterday and now here's the next day. Do it again, asshole.
Yeah, and you assess, it was great for me, and I feel the same way. It was the best year, and you kind of assess and also, appreciate certain things that you wouldn't think to. You're, so busy just, getting in there next fight, that you
not
don't really
looking
stop to be
around.
like, oh, yeah, I've done some cool stuff that I could, that's some would say enough. What do I want to do now? Where do I want to take my fans is what I was asking a year ago. And I was like, if I don't feel good, then whatever I do is not authentic with them. So it was like, take a year. And now the stuff that I'm developing, I'm really glad to share with them.
And you really did nothing? You had to be doing.
I wrote. I did a couple of little indies, a couple more indies.
But I mean, on a regular, day to day, what would you do? Hike?
get up at 10 or sleep all day? Or?
Yeah, no, definitely was not sleeping. Just, got up. My youngest sister came out to LA. So I was like, just kind of, I hadn't hung with family in so many years either. So it was nice to have family back hanging out with me. And just I felt like I was just doing regular person stuff for a minute, which was just wonderful. But I was still writing and developing. I'm
Sure.
Now I'm working with NBC on a show, but I'd worked on that for the year. So I was still kind of pairing up and hanging with people, people I really admire that I wanted to just take to lunch and be like, oh, maybe we could figure out if there's something we want to do together at some point. So it's just kind of a reforming year, I guess.
A reboot.
A reboot, yes.
You feel like at times that if you're not just plugging away constantly, that you're going to
You're a
lose
failure.
it.
Yeah. Instantly.
You're going to
Yeah.
just
I
be
took the weekend off. I didn't go to a club this weekend.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
has passed me.
They all forgot me. I'm done. I'm a has-been.
It feels like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
It feels like I'm going to lose everything and be forgotten immediately if I don't do fucking sets tonight.
Yeah, fear of abandonment issues galore with most comics.
With comics? Come on.
Yep.
Stop. Never.
That's it.
And radio.
We
guys.
should just have a code where we all just hug each other at the door. Just I know.
We really should be hugging each other
You
a lot
need- you
more
need
than we
this.
do.
Through all the angst and insecurity.
You
me
need
too.
it. I need it.
Me too.
Yeah.
When you're doing arenas and stuff like that, I remember Dice after he stopped doing arenas. He was still doing 5,000 seats, it's sometimes 9,000. But it felt like he was obsessed with getting back into the arenas.
Yes.
Now, I know you could still do them, but if you do a market where you did an arena, and then you come back and it's like, man, we just did 6,000 instead of 15,000. Do you become obsessed with getting back into the arena, or you're like, Jesus Christ, 6,000 people is an amazing place to level off at?
Fortunately, I don't feel like it has to be an arena, but it's the level of how I worked on my show to get it to that point. It's I can't even go into the club, or I couldn't. I was even going into the factory. I used to enjoy 10 people. I could just enjoy getting up there, but because I'm coming in just hanging, I need to be okay that they're going to look at me and just be like, oh, this is okay.
Right.
This isn't the arena show that everyone's paying this much money for. And now I was starting to you shouldn't be thinking that.
Right.
It's like thinking of who's at the back of the room watching you. Once you leave your body, you're done.
Well, me and Jimmy have talked about a shitload but when we saw you in Boston at the old Boston Garden and you fucking killed it, and then we walk out and they're lined up for a second show, me and Jimmy looked at each other like, holy fuck, we couldn't even just imagine. It was just an amazing fucking feat.
Yeah,
people don't understand that, I don't think, sometimes. You fucking had them lining up for a second show at the Boston Garden.
That's rock star.
And,
It was awesome.
and how many people was it?
19,000.
19,000. Most people would love to do that once. He did it twice in one night.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to do that over the course of 6 months, spread out in 14 cities.
We couldn't get out of there because everyone was waiting to get in for the second show. But we were like, and it was just you and a stool.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it really was. And I know Kellner shot it, right? Which was Marty Kellner, I think, directed, which was such a great shot because he did the Stones, he did Carlin.
Yeah,
and it was like that.
Shot well.
Oh, it was fucking great, man.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
was like that was what an arena show should look like.
Absolutely.
And some comics could work in arena. You worked in arena well. I mean, it was like it just looked like it belonged. It didn't look out of place.
No, you owned it.
I went to Marty Kellner because I saw Carlin live in Arizona, 77, and Kellner directed it, and it was Carlin's first in the round show.
Was this the Celebrity Theater?
Yeah. And I remember seeing that years and years ago and feeling like, oh, that's... And then I saw Carlin at the South Shore music tent years back in Mass, and that's like 2000 in the round.
Right.
And then that was my first in the round show. I played there in like 97. I was like, if I could ever do a big arena show, I'd do in the round.
Wow. Yeah.
And that was great to do with Marty. So that night was...
Fucking Carlin.
That was amazing,
We were
man.
fortunate enough to have him do our show at the end of his life a bunch of times.
Yeah, I remember seeing him with you on...
Tough crowd.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
that
was that
you guys
funny.
were like...
did a skit
Priest
I
and
hope that's a
Altar Boy.
photo
Priest and
somewhere in
Altar
your
Boy.
home because I remember just being like, Norton must be so psyched right now. He's loving you, man.
I have
you know?
a photo on my fucking when you walk in. It's me and Carlin. He's dressed like a priest. I'm dressed like an altar boy, and I got him to sign it. He wrote, George Carlin, and he wrote, I think SJ, and someone told me that's Society of Jesuits is what it means. Like he signed it like a priest. So it was a great.
There it
look
is.
at that picture.
Remember that?
Oh, man.
That's fucking classic.
That is classic.
That's rich.
Yeah, it's a fucking
That's
great shot. Great shot.
Answers to Nothing.
Yeah.
People really should check out this movie.
Yeah.
I like the brother sister fucking story. Oh, rough.
Yeah.
And saw it after Patrice.
Yeah, no, it's a provocative movie. It's the kind of movie that, you leave and you want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I like movies like that. You want to dissect it.
Yes.
You know somebody in it. Something about yourself is reflected in it. So it was. I was psyched that the director sought me out for it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I always think it's funny too because everybody's talking about Patrice and tweeting about him, and I understand it's a lot of love for a guy who deserves it and is funny enough to deserve it. But it's funny to me, do you know how many of you? And I don't mean the fans, I mean the performers. Do you know how many of you he had no respect for? Do you know?
We know
How little he respected you. What shit he thought you were. And
I think we could all pick out a few names.
how he would have dominated you in a room and just dismissed you and scrunched his,
Yeah.
the Patrice scrunch. Oh, it's awful to get that face.
You think he would like all this attention?
Yes and no. He would be annoyed by some of it, but he was not so. He was so intuitive. He would have appreciated it too. He was not a dumb guy. He would have known that love was an impressive show from people,
Yeah.
and he was not unmovable by stuff like that. Like
Sure.
when he knew people loved him, or when you showed him, he was like, "Oh,
there
wow,
were plenty of times
thanks,
to be
man."
like, "Oh, thank you, man."
Like he was defensive. Probably a lot of that was him being defensive. Like he didn't know people would love him as much as they did, and I think that was like when you showed him affection, or like Jonathan said that because Jonathan managed Patrice as well, and he said that when I went to see part of his special taped at in Elephant in the Room, and I stayed for a few minutes because I had a set. And I didn't see Patrice because he was already on stage. And Jonathan told him that Norton came. He's like, "Really?" Like he was surprised that I'd come by. I was like, "Of course." Like he forgot sometimes that people like you, stupid. I'm your friend.
I absolutely.
You were there, Opie.
I have a similar story. I went back to see him and his mom, and he's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, what are you talking about? There's a big deal for you, and I feel like we're friends, and I want to come here and support.
Yeah, it meant a lot to him.
Yeah, well, fuck.
Yeah, but
you're trying to make me cry more.
No, but I think that's what. It's funny to me. I guess how much he would be annoyed by some of these people, but he would appreciate it overall.
I guess what we're trying to say is when he did drop his guard, it was awesome. It was because it didn't happen a lot.
We myself, Bobby, Bill Burr. There was a gang of us. Like Patrice is in my graduating class. We started together, but I will always remember sitting at there was a place across the street from Nick's in Boston. It was like an old, before it was Bennigan's, but then Bennigan's, and we'd hang there. It was like still at a time where we all would be really helping each other out with our sets, and that was a time when to see Patrice becoming what he was and forming that persona and the attitude that. I wouldn't even say the attitude, but like be the first one to be like, what I am now, I'm going to bring that to the stage, as opposed to like some of you guys that are up there just trying to, do shtick. And I to be thinking about those conversations, which I'd forgotten about, of him being like, questioning, like, yeah, do you think that I should be saying that? I should be talking about, I think I should drop that Malcolm XXL thing. Maybe like that's, and to see him at a point where he was extremely kind of, again, vulnerable and open, it made me realize, and, you see those moments with other people, we always joked about like he could be such a kind of a bully, like the way he could seemingly push anybody out with the stare.
Look.
But we remember a Patrice that was wanted to grow as a performer. He wouldn't have been there if he didn't, and that's what I'll remember a lot is the encouragement we all gave each other at that early, and the people that probably quit because Patrice was like, "No, man, you shouldn't be.
A lot of people favors.
Yeah,
Jonathan, you got anything? Oh, sorry, Dane. I didn't. I thought you were done.
I was going to say no. He escorted, I'm sure, a lot of people out the comedy this way.
Right. There were a lot of people on the fence, and I think what he would do is just shake the fence, and you'd fall off on the other side.
So you would have to hold on tight.
Fell on. He never shook the fence and had somebody fall in front of him. It was always on the opposite side,
on the not comic side.
Try to hold on, man.
I saw him stop a show because of a heckler who kept. It was in Chicago, and Hannibal Buress had opened for him, and this guy would not stop heckling Hannibal. And then Patrice got on stage, and the guy tried saying something to Patrice, and that was it. He stopped the show, and he goes, "Okay, I'm going to give you your time now. Come on up.
Shit.
Come on up." And the guy got so embarrassed, and he just eviscerated him. And because he had the respect for the other comics, and he was not one to It's funny when you were talking about earlier about people that he didn't like. There's a guy that was tweeting yesterday who I know for a fact Patrice hated this guy. And the guy tweeted something like, "I'm devastated at the loss of Patrice Oneal. He is a complicated and difficult guy at times, but a genius artist." And I'm like, he hated, and I mean hated this guy with a passion. Like, just hated him. And, to see this guy tweeting. And,
all right, give Jonathan a pen. I need to know.
Guy trying to open his heart, but it's a phony. If he really felt the way he felt, he wouldn't have fucked Patrice to begin with.
He tried, and I mean, I can go in great detail. He tried to fuck him over so hard on this deal, and it was horrible. And we caught him in the middle of it, and it was just awful. And he hated him.
Did Patrice call him on it?
Oh yeah, he called him on it in the room.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's Patrice.
At a network, the executives got scared because they'd never seen him act that way, and this guy was shaking because he got in front of him. He got in front of his face, and he's like, "You liar! You lied to me. You revealed yourself." He loved that word. You revealed yourself to me.
Oh yeah.
And just to see this guy tweeting this yesterday was
what a vomit bag.
Make you puke, huh?
Yeah. But I think so. I think he would have loved. I think he would have appreciated the love. He was he was an emotional guy. He was a sensitive. He's an animal lover. Like little dumb dogs.
Yeah, that's something that really
dogs.
is amazing when you just saw his sheer size and stuff. You'd be like, "Hey, it's big. It's a big black guy."
Yeah.
And then he's like that one picture of him holding the kitten up, and he's making like googly eyes at this little kitten in his giant hand. It's fucking classic. And
It's like Of Mice and Men.
yeah. Don't pet
It's a
it.
reboot.
Don't pet it, motherfucker. That would have been a great reboot. But that's so Patrice right there.
Except he wouldn't have accidentally killed the girl. He just would have talked to her until she killed herself. Who had told her why she was a worthless hoe.
Yeah, he loved his dog and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like he's fucking.
And his dog is like a small white little puppy. Yeah, the dude.
Yeah, look at that shit.
Yeah, the dude.
That's great.
Yeah.
And he was going to do something for PETA too, right?
Yeah, he was about to do this PSA for PETA, and we had it scheduled and everything. Sadly,
And everything was hitting on all cylinders. He was ready to fucking.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what
Rip it to the next level.
obviously for fans and just, what's in the.
he's got an album that we're going to release. Well, the pre-orders are going to start very soon. It's called Mr. P. It's hard to listen to right now for me. I mean, it's just it's brilliant. It's brilliant. He recorded it in D.C. at the Improv.
Different stuff from Elephant.
It's all new stuff.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was new from Elephant. Okay.
All new material. That's what's amazing
Wow.
about it. And it's good. I mean, really, really good. I think we're getting you guys some stuff.
E-Rock's
Yeah, I
saying we
read
got
about
the
that,
track.
yeah.
Can we
Oh,
play it to end the show today, E?
Do we have a track from Mr. P?
Yeah, it's the one Jonathan suggested.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we play this today.
Oh, hell yeah.
So this is going to be one of the tracks off the new album that people could pre-order real soon.
Oh, yeah, we'll give all the information when you can get it. And
Yeah, because
I didn't know that.
We got people to take care of, man.
Write anything? Was he writing anything?
He was writing something. He also had a movie that he did. It's funny. He did the movie with Jimmy, Furry Vengeance.
Yes,
And
he was difficult at best. On that side. I was telling him yesterday, I was like the codependent wife trying to explain, like he's just tired. Was he fucking miserable when we did that movie?
it's the only time I ever had a casting director call me, like after someone had been put in the movie and they were shooting, and they're like, "Look, he's got to stop talking to the director."
Oh, no.
What happened? But and then he was really upset that the guy took it the wrong way. He was just, they had one day where they were just waiting and
Our
waiting.
first
and waiting.
day, we hadn't met the director. We were sitting in the honey wagons for hours, and two fucking assholes commiserating. Like I would look at his, like, what the fuck? He's like, and both by the time we got down to the set, a full fucking head of steam.
Yeah.
But I was just happy to be there.
And he made a really like sarcastic comment to the guy.
Oh,
but,
no.
It was real passive aggressive. It was like, "How you doing, buddy? Whoa, what's going on? We're sitting around." I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something like that. And then they called. And they're like, he can't talk to the director anymore unless he's spoken to. It was like, wow. Okay.
You know what's a testament to Patrice, because you talk about that movie a lot, Jimmy, is the fact that he got along with Brooke Shields.
She loved him.
Yeah. And it was
She
her
loved
movie. It was her movie. He didn't want to be there. You guys were miserable. He obviously had a problem with the director, whatever. But in the end, Brooke Shields loved him.
And he liked her, too.
Yeah, because she came in here and she was like, Patrice, she was just gushing over him.
He was sitting something. She was going to her trailer to eat lunch, and he said, "Why, you don't want to eat lunch with us?" And so she said, "Oh, okay." And then I guess she did, and she sat with you guys and ate lunch. And there's that great photo of him,
and really hit it off.
Yeah.
There's Oh, sorry.
No. It's him and Brooke. She's got her fucking muscles, and Patrice is kind of standing there. Oh, I got a video I got to show, too. I think I played the audio. It's from one of those scenes where there was a hill, and Patrice was dressed as a construction worker, and he has to walk down the hill, but he slips in the mud, and he crashes into the camera. And it's not that long of a video, but he just kind of fucking slips into it. And I watched it on a monitor, and I fucking howled watching this dummy slip into the fucking camera. Oh, by the way, Mr. P is available for pre-order on iTunes now.
Oh,
so go to iTunes
And
now
Amazon.
and pre-order it. And Amazon.
I'll say it again. We got people to take care of.
Yeah, his family.
We got people to take care of. So we got
all the money's going to go to them. We set it up. It's
Yeah, the DVD guys are the CD people are doing the right thing. They actually restructured things just so Patrice's
doing the
family
right
would get
thing.
more money.
literally
Yeah.
after
rarely happens.
this whole thing happened. We didn't know it was going to happen. And they just said, "Look, we're going to change our deal," and they did something unbelievably generous.
Wow.
So
that's great.
It's really gonna, because that was one thing he cared about, taking care of people. Like he really, his mom, Vaughn, his stepdaughter. I mean, I had dinner with Vaughn and his stepdaughter, and it's hard for them now. I mean, especially his stepdaughter. She's just, but it's funny. I mean, I think they were together like 10 years, and so she's 11. And I just didn't realize the effect he had on her, because her personality is really, it's amazing. And it's funny. And she's like questioning me about stuff, you know, and you know, you don't get that from 11-year-olds.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. I mean,
You're in the middle of something and she went, "Shut up!"
Shut up. He's also got this movie coming out called Scoutmasters, and he was really. It's funny. Other than complaining about the parking situation on it every day, he actually loved doing the movie.
God damn, man.
It's with Rob Riggle, right?
Yeah, it was with Rob Riggle and Patton Oswalt. And the funny thing is, he'd be like, "Yeah, they're cool. I like Rob and everything. This parking situation, we got to deal with this." And because I got it in his deal that they would pay for his parking, and you know he was happy with that, and because he wanted to drive his truck in, he didn't want to be picked up, and he had to drive my truck, and you know, so okay, I got you parking. Well, what they did was they were shooting the movie in like Westchester, so he realized he didn't want to drive to the set. He wanted to drive into Manhattan where like Rob Riggle and go in the van with him. So he had to park his car in the city, and they were like, well, no, in the deal, his contract was to pay for parking at the set, not in the city. And so every day, every single day, he was like, "Man, this $24 is pissing me off every day." And I'd be like, "Yeah, but you're having a good time filming? Yeah, that's cool. But this fucking parking situation, we got to work on it." He just, you know. But he liked filming that movie. He liked Riggle a lot. They had a good time together.
Is there buzz in the movie? I don't.
Yeah, from what I hear, I mean, again, you know, the producers and this guy Todd Rohal, the director, has told me he's got like the funniest scene in the movie, and he had a really good time in this movie. It's funny because he you know, I know that because he said to me, he goes, I think this could be funny. I think this could be pretty good. Like for him, I was like, wow, because Furry Vengeance, he goes, "Man, this is a piece of garbage, man." This is just, you know.
I was just remembering. I'm sure you know, Jimmy. You saw this so many times. You could pretty much walking into whatever situation you were where Patrice was waiting. You could almost quickly assess the level of whatever he was dealing with, frustration, or by how he was wearing his hat.
Oh shit! Yes.
Depending on where the hat was placed on his head, you knew that you were in for it with Patrice. If it was kind of like back and like you're kind of floppy, it was feeling jovial. If it was that half down over one eye, it was like, here we go. He's got a gripe. Yeah, that hat was a mood hat. It was
Love that. I saw him move it a few times.
Sure.
Too,
well,
he'd
his
be
mood
in
was
jovial
changing.
hat,
Yeah.
and then pull it down a little bit.
Yeah.
When we did Elephant in the Room, we had a big discussion because he goes, I've graduated from baseball hat to like a fedora now, and he didn't want to wear a baseball hat, and we were worried because it was covering his face. You know, the shadow would be cast over his face a little bit. Big argument about it, but he didn't care. He'd be like, no, and then you'd see him wear it different styles throughout. You know, it's so true.
To try to see what would show his face.
Yeah,
but he would have.
But also the mood. I mean, that's literally you nailed it.
Yeah, the wool ones he would wear sometimes. I remember I'd come down if it was right on his brow as he was leaning back in his chair. If it was right to where you could barely see his eyes, it was like.
Oh,
I didn't watch the news today, but I'm gonna know in a few minutes what's happening.
I'm gonna learn a thing or
This
two.
motherfucker putting sandbags.
Did you ever hear him? I said it to you in the elevator when we were coming up. He hated the movie The Town because he was like, "Man, I grew up in Boston. This is not Boston." And I'm like, "Well, it's not your Boston." He goes, "Fuck, man, this is the only Boston people are gonna know." He was really pissed about it.
Yeah.
He was like, he had this thing, but he's like, "There's other people from Boston. Dane's from Boston. This is not his Boston either." And I went, "All right, you know, I like the movie. What can I say?" You know, man, he made me feel really bad for
liking a movie.
Made me feel really awful for liking it. Yeah.
I like the movie. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He did not. He hated it.
Damn.
He had a really. Nobody ever wondered, like, I wonder what Patrice thinks of me. Like, no one has ever said those words. Like, you knew immediately how he felt about you. Like, that's the beauty of him, is that you could never. He was a bad. I'm sure he had to do poker face once in a while, but he was terrible at hiding that stuff. He was terrible at hiding dislike or displeasure or lack of respect.
Horrible poker
Couldn't
player.
fucking hide it, man.
He sometimes he just loved saying it. Like there was, I remember when I
got off on it,
broke
right?
up. I broke up with my chick, and He was like, "Yo, you broke up with that girl you were with?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, so I don't have to be nice to her anymore?"
Yeah, he had a great sigh. Patrice's sigh was wonderfully like, what? Just let me have it.
Fuck.
My favorite thing he did, or one of them, was when he would shush people. Did you ever hear him shush people?
Oh, yeah.
He would.
Oh, yes, it's so loud.
Literally. Those big fucking teeth. He shushed. He shut. Keith Robinson went to see something at Carnegie Hall with him, and he shushed, and fucking literally hundreds of people stopped talking.
Yeah,
he had the ability to just be heard.
Yeah.
But a lot of times he would do it, and no one knew where it was coming from.
No, they never knew.
And that was the beauty
They
of
would
it.
just turn around and see
They're
the
looking around
lummox.
like, who the fuck? Who the fuck just shushed us?
Dane has to go. He's got TV.
Yes.
But just so you know, oh God, what's the name of the movie?
Answers to nothing.
Answers to Nothing. It comes out tomorrow. You can get it on demand, or it's in select theaters. I'm going to guess in New York, L.A.
Yeah, major cities.
Yeah, I like the movie. Jimmy liked the movie.
I liked it very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
check it out.
So check it out on demand.
Or on demand.
Seems
And
like the easiest thing
that's
to
what
do
I'm
for
gonna
most of the
do.
people.
I'm so psyched that even though it's a rough week, man, I was so glad to be able to come in here, and I've been just bottled up wanting to talk about these things.
Yep.
So I look forward to sitting with you guys again, and I'll remember our favorite Patrice stories that should not be told on the on the radio. I have a few of those as well.
Like watching him put his glass dildos back into a fucking...
Wait a second.
Do you know how awful that was? Him lugging those clunking fucking glass dildos?
But I called him out on it.
Brazilians.
He came in with his briefcase. He couldn't wait to show us, and he's like explaining each one. And I just looked at him like, "What are you doing?" Remember? And he had a realization like, "Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Carrying around glass dildos in a briefcase."
We were in a third world country, and he's bringing glass dildos into the fucking
Right.
hole. Like they're hookers, you idiot. What,
Right.
You don't need to make them come.
He couldn't wait to show us the briefcase, and I thought it was one of the strangest things I ever saw. I'm
It
like,
was
what
a
are you doing?
terrible big Adidas bag.
Yeah.
And it was so
How many were there?
embarrassing.
Seriously,
I don't, maybe 10, and he would pick them up, and you would just hear picture the sound of 10 glass things
Clinkety,
clinking into each
yeah.
other.
And he was explaining each one and what it was used for and what's
A rolling
up.
stick in his face in the
Okay,
window.
Dane has to go.
It's a pleasure, man.
thanks
Don't
so
be a
much,
stranger,
man.
Dane
Continue,
Cook.
man.
All right, man.
Always a pleasure.
The
Later.
movie's Answers to Nothing in theaters tomorrow and on demand.
Yeah.
And you can get Patrice's new CD, Mr.
Yes.
P, pre-order on iTunes and on Amazon.com. Now, I didn't realize
And
it
a
was all this
commemorative
stuff.
wool emotion cap will be selling for charity.
We should get a Patrice doll that you can pull a string and it tells you what's wrong with you.
I think we're gonna. Oh yeah, Camo. Someone's mentioned. Yeah, we got to go though.
Oh, right.
And I'll be in
Camo with the hookers.
Camo.
Camo.
It was so creepy watching him make a hooker come, but he did make her come.
Jimmy's out tomorrow. He's got gigs in Baltimore.
I'll be at Magooby's in Baltimore tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday.
And Jonathan, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
thanks guys.
I'm bummed we didn't get to your traveling
Yeah.
stories. We did a little, I guess.
Well, he's in town for a while.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, come back next week then.
Okay.
Please. We'll do a whole segment. I want to know where you've been. Brand new Patrice Oneal right now from that new CD that's you could pre-order right now on
Mr. P.
iTunes. What's the name of the
This
track?
track is called "I Hate People Touching Me."
Perfect.
All right, let's listen to this. We'll see you tomorrow.
And I don't like people touching me. I don't think anybody should touch a motherfucker that don't want to be touched. I don't give a fuck. Cop, everything. And I'm not anti-cop. I used to be when I was young, but not now. I'm 41. I own shit. I like cops. Cops are here for people that own shit. I don't hate cops like I used to hate cops, because that's no one else to call when a nigga... When you own shit, this is a young table. When you own shit, you'll like the cops. Trust me. When I was young, holy bro. 26. Well, you're getting close. What's your credit? Credit good? Credit's good? Did you buy anything yet? You own anything? What do you own? Not a car. Nigga, that don't count. You know what I miss, slick bastard. But it's all right. There's a lot of white people here. Pick up yourself. I own shit. What do you own? And the thing is, you didn't want a straight lie, so you said a car. And there's white people sitting right here going, oh boy. Congratulations, nigga, you own a car. Yes, you work hard, young man. Sorry, man. You don't see how much you like the fucking cops when you live somewhere and all that. But I don't like cops touching me. I'd rather you just, arrest me. I'm not against the cops. So look, you're under arrest. Cool. Let me put my hands. Just don't be checking me.
And I'm gonna tell you why I don't like people checking me. It's because of me. I'm a I'm getting old. I'm getting my mind is filthy, man. And I'm not a terrible guy, but I know I have filthy, fucked up thoughts, man. And but I have filthy thoughts, and my face be like this. I know how to keep dead serious. I'm not creepy face. So there's something about a woman's ass crack, man. Like if I see a woman's ass crack in public, that does something to me. I'd be like, that is dirty. So, you get a girl bending over tying her shoes or some shit and her ass crack show, I'd be like, damn, man. So if I'm walking through a mall and I see that shit, my face be like, But my mind be like, ass crack, nigga. Oh, my face. I want my face in that ass. I just want to slip my hand down there and I just want to do that. That's right. Tie your shoes. Nah, just keep tying your motherfucking shoes. But my face be straight up serious face. But I'm like, delicious ass crack. That ain't mine. That ain't my ass crack. I'm a creep, nigga. So you don't think... So what you think? There ain't no creepy ass police? You don't think there's gay police, lesbian police, creepy TSA motherfuckers who got this face, protect the world face, but they just like, yeah. Is that a bomb under there? That's your balls, huh? You got a bomb in your balls? But I like balmy balls, big terrorist nuts. But their face be protect the world face. This nigga smelling his shoes and shit. Take your shoes off, please. Shoes, women's shoes. What you hiding under your titty, man? What's that under your titty? I have protect the world face. We must protect the world. There's something under your titty. We must find it. I don't want him touching me.
Who the f*** was that? Weed every day. Weed every day.
I'll beat up a check for you.
What?
Oh! You're not gonna do it! You're not gonna do it! You're not gonna do it! Okay, watch this.
Me, baby.
Get out of here, twat.
Me, baby.
Stupid friggin' twat.
This is a turn on. Go for the throat.
Let me just show you how serious I am.
How'd you like to suck my ass?
Get in the coffin.
Howdy, faggot.
You son of a bitch.
Oh.
Why? I just did it right.
What was the last word that was said today? That ought to hold the little fuckers.